1929 was a year like no other. A year that will be remembered for many events that still affect our lives today. It was the year that the first Academy Awards were held, with a 15-minute ceremony. It was the year that Popeye debuted, certainly a boon to spinach growers. It was the year of the stock market crash and all that went with it. But one event eclipses all others, the birth of Marilyn Bukowski. Born in Chicago, as a teenager, Marilyn made her way west to the Golden State. There, she met the love of her life, Everett Lynn French. Together, they went on to raise a fine family. Over the years, Marilyn has touched so many lives.
Happy birthday, Mama! You are officially 90 years old as of today, and you don't look like a day over 40. I just want to say how thankful and blessed I am to have you in my life and to have you as my number one supporter.
Hey there, the Irelands, the younger Ireland family from Montana. Darren.
Katie.
Colin. Bryce.
Bryce. Want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy 90th birthday, Marilyn.
What a milestone.
We're so excited. We're going to be up there to celebrate it with you, and just wanted to reflect on a couple of the great memories we've had over these years. And I think the first one that comes to mind is that beautiful engagement party that you celebrated. You and Lynn opened your house. Greg and Kara were there.
Over 26 years ago.
Wow, not long enough to get attached to or anything, but yes, that was tremendous. By the way, I just meant that in jest.
Hey, Marilyn, from Marianne and Les at your Trusted Advisors, MLP. I'm sure you're going to have a great birthday, and we're looking forward to you having many, many more.
And Marilyn, you look better at 90 than most people look at 50. Happy birthday to you.
Greetings from Montana, Aunt Marilyn. Joe and I both want to wish you a very happy 90th birthday. And we're recalling that you're probably the only Polish relative that we have, outside of your kids, of course. So, with no wine glass here, we just have to say, Na zdrowie!
Hi Marilyn, this is Greggy, just to say happy birthday to you. You know, I've been thinking about when I and Karen and I got married, you were kind of like a twofer. I got two lovely women in one shot, and I couldn't be happier with the mother-in-law that I have. You're the best, and from now on, free car washes. So happy birthday, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.
We're going to talk about the things we remember about you.
First of all, thank you for making me.
Yes, thank you. So, Marilyn, there are a couple of things I'd like to share in terms of things I remember. Because I remember the first time I ever met you. And John and I had been to Hawaii, and you and Lynn came down to take care of Jim, because he was still like 14. I'm not sure what you thought of me. I don't think you were quite convinced that I was gonna be around. Nonetheless, we went to the house in Malaga, and you took me to a wall, and you told me that, yeah, you need to knock this wall down. It was kind of intimidating because I was still living in Denver, and John and I were dating at the time. However, you were a bit prescient, so thank you. And yes, the wall came down.
I have a couple favorite memories of us and of you that we've had over the course of my lifetime. So the first one would most definitely be the time when we were coming back from Australia and I stayed up all night watching TV, and Mama did the same. And when we got to LAX, I puked on the floor, and Mama almost fainted. So at the time, it was really bad, but now that I'm older, it's really funny.
I'm so fortunate to have had you for a mom. Your love and support has been so important to me. You've been a wonderful, non-judgmental, never critical, amazing mom to me and to John and to your grandchildren. Oh, and of course, your son-in-law. Thinking of favorite memories, of course, carrying buckets of rocks across the street, and you're the only one that's going to know what I'm talking about with that. Trying to change Hannah's diaper the first night that we brought her home from the hospital when we didn't have a clue what to do, and trying to figure out what we're supposed to do with an umbilical cord. And finally, this last thing speaks for itself. Remember this? Happy birthday, Mom. I love you.
Happy birthday, Marilyn. Linda, Oakley, and I are sending our warmest birthday wishes for you on this joyous occasion, and we wish that we could be there with you. We're heartbroken that we can't be there to share in this wonderful celebration with you, your family, and your friends. When we think back on great memories that we shared with you and Lynn and your family, would have been the parties at your house in Monterey. And one of the best memories is that trip that we all took when we went to Canada. You, Lynn, Karen, and Greg. That was one of our greatest and fondest memories of what we shared with you. So we wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marilyn. We love you. We wish we could be there. And woof woof from Miss Oakley. Love you.
So we were in Hawaii. I don't know how old I was. I was about 10 or 11. And we were on the freeway. And we look down and we see this bug. I think it was a cockroach or a beetle, or I don't know what it was. But it scared her and I half to death. I took off my seatbelt. And Dad was probably going 70 or 80, and I was trying to open the door because I wanted to leave the car. And Mama did the same. And we still to this day don't stop hearing about it from my parents.
Hi Marilyn, happy birthday. I can't believe I've known you about 30 years, and it's been wonderful, and how you've been so accepting and enjoying your hostess skills while we were getting to know you. I love you so much. One of the things I think about when I think about you, I think of your artistic abilities, and I admire them so much. And this is one of the paintings that we have from you, and I love it and get to enjoy you and think about you every time I see it. Happy birthday. Love you, sweetheart. Bye.
Secondly,
Playing golf with
playing
Lynn and
golf, the
Marilyn.
Navy course. We got to see the consistency and just the tenacity of you on the golf course, and that was a lot of fun.
And I learned that Senior Flex really helps your game.
There you go. And I guess the third thing would have been Jim and Allison's incredible wedding, and the opportunity to see you and your grandson, getting married in that beautiful setting, and what a great couple they are.
I'm as happy as I could be to have the best mom in the world, and I am so happy that you are going to be 90. That is absolutely incredible. I think it's just really, really special, and I'm happy that we're going to be there with you to celebrate.
Okay.
Marilyn, happy birthday. You know, they always say that the 90 is the new 70. So I hope everything's going well. One of the most important things that I think I remember about, especially the first time we met, was your sculptures that you did. They really impressed me. You should have kept going with that, as I think you did a great job. Anyway, happy birthday, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
There's the time where she saw a gecko and it scared her, and I would run around the house in Hawaii with the gecko in my hand and traumatize her with it because I thought it was so funny.
Hi, Marilyn. I'm wishing you a very, very happy birthday. I wish I was there to help you celebrate, but can't be there right now. And I will miss you this holiday season. I've had such a great time with you and your family for the last 20 years, celebrating holidays and special events together, watching the girls grow up. Your delightful sense of humor has always kept me laughing and entertained, so I'm going to miss that this year. But I will see you in 2020. So, happy birthday, salute, and have a great day. Love you.
Hey, Auntie Marilyn. I'm not outside in Nebraska, but I have a beautiful photograph by my paramour, Michael Farrell, of a great Nebraska scene behind me. And I'm sending you big love and all best wishes for your 90th birthday. When I was a 10-year-old in 1963, after my mother died, I spent the summer with you guys. Oops, 1964 was the summer I spent with you, but I was still 10. And you were an astounding source of sunlight and joy and laughter, and you and Karen and John and Uncle Lynn helped this poor, confused, bereft child have a new life, and I'll always love you for that. So happy day, and so glad that a year ago at this time we were with you in California. Big love.
No appreciation of Marilyn French, I think, is complete without mention of the Easter lamb cake, which is a cherished and hilarious tradition, and I'm so glad it's a part of how our family celebrates Easter. So thank you for bringing the lamb cake into our family.
And then there was a snake in her room. It was one of those like garden snakes, so it wasn't poisonous. It was really friendly.
The other thing I just want to say is I can't thank you enough for all of the holidays and celebrations that we've had in your kitchen where we're all cooking together. It's been really fun. And we've just had such a great time. It's a great way to bond and make a mess.
And we all know how to make a mess in the kitchen, and that's a family tradition.
Cousins Sherry and Bill are very sorry that they cannot be here with you today. They do send their best wishes and fond memories of many of their visits with you from the time that Sherry was little and she and Nancy were at your grandma's duplex in Whittier, and you sat down at the table and drew a nativity scene with crayons. Also the time that they visited you in Point Lobos and you went hiking to see one of Ansel Adams' favorite photo sites. Finally, when she and her sister Jan drove over to see you, Karen, Greg, and Hannah, when Jan had come to visit from West Virginia. All these visits are very special, and they wish you the specialest of birthdays. Happy birthday.
So we're really excited that we're going to get to celebrate, but yes, there's more.
We've got this beautiful thank you card that you did for us 20 years ago on our mantle every day. What an amazing artist you are, Marilyn.
So, that said, we look forward to seeing you all very soon and really want to celebrate the incredible life of Marilyn French.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
My favorite memory of my whole 18 years is having a travel buddy. We would stay in hotel rooms together, cabin rooms together, she would have to deal with my clothes being thrown everywhere, my temper tantrums, let's see, my loudness. I think that's everything, but there's probably more. But I just wanted to say happy birthday and congratulations on turning 90. I bet Papa is looking down right now with a big smile on your face, on his face, because he is so proud of you. And lastly, I just want to say how thankful and blessed I am to have you as my grandmother. You have been the best I could have ever asked for. And because of you, I have an amazing mom. And I couldn't be happier.
Happy 90th birthday, Mom. I couldn't be happier to be spending this milestone with you. You look fabulous and not a day over 80.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you.
Happy birthday, Marilyn!
Cheers. Go 90.
Go 90!
Happy birthday, Marilyn. Happy birthday to you. To make your birthday tear out good, we send these wishes to you. Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Woo woo! Happy birthday, Grandma!
Happy birthday, Marilyn.
Love you.
Miss you.
90! Woo! Hope to see you soon, girl.
Okay.
Oh, what a good dog.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marilyn. Happy birthday to you. Woo!